Yo, what is going on, everyone? Team Rival, back in front of the camera. School is done. Finished. I can take all my textbooks, rip them up, shred them up, and throw them out. Not really, but you get the point. So now I can focus on YouTube and Wave Dashers and all things not school, which is awesome. So yeah, my 21st birthday was this past, a few weeks ago, May 9th. Not, I don't care about telling you guys that. Not like you can figure anything for my birthday, but yeah, so, this past week, got fucking shit-faced. I went and visited a friend up in Vermont and got fucking hammered, had the time of my life. Can't wait to go back. Just been partying it up, having a great time, and time to do some pickups, because I did get some things for my birthday. Not much. Well, it's a decent amount, but, I think I did alright. But, so yeah, let's get started on this. First thing, kind of, we're working my way down from the stuff that's kind of like, oh, cool. It's the stuff where you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. But, first thing I got, a DS game, Infinite Space. It's an RPG made by Platinum Games, which I'm a big fan of the work that they've done. I actually just bought Vanquish today, another Platinum Games Platinum Games game. It's apparently pretty good. I just picked it up, because I've been, like, slowly rebuilding my DS collection, even though I have an R4 card. I'm still buying DS games. Like, I bought, Radiant Historia, Golden Sun, pretty much just RPGs, the new Pokemon, but yeah, I haven't touched it yet because, like I said, I've been playing Radiant Historia, which is an awesome fucking game. You just wait for my impressions on that, because I think I'm, like, getting to the point of where, like, I think I can confidently make, because it's an RPG, it's a long RPG at that, so, I think I'm at that point where I can confidently make, like, an impressions video and not have missed anything, not sound like an asshole. Not that I would, but, I like to, like, reach a certain point in an RPG before I make any sort of, like, video about it. But okay, and then I only have one right now, but I also got another one, so pretend I have a book in my hand. The Vampire Hunter D actual, like, novels, like, not the mangas, the actual novels. Why I started picking these up, when I went to a book off, I don't know, in the city videos I went to book off, and they had these books, and I picked up the first and the second one, and they were fucking awesome. So then, I got the third and the fourth one for my birthday. I think the third one is called, Demon Death Chase, and this one is called Tale of the Dead Town. This is the fourth one in my hand right here. These books, I really like the way they're written. They're written in a very mature language. They focus a little bit too much on, like, how pretty D, the vampire hunter, which the story is centered around, of course. They focus a little bit too much on how pretty he is, which, like, I'm like, alright, I get the point that he's an attractive guy. Like, you don't need to keep pressing it on. Like, it makes me feel a little bit awkward. But, they're just great books. I think there's, like, 17 in the series now. So I definitely think this is worth checking out if you're someone who likes to read, which I am someone who likes to read. I am an intelligent person. I may not act like it all the time, but, I hope I give off the impression that, I'm an intelligent person. Probably not, but whatever, who gives a shit. So yeah, on to the next thing. Going from something that's intelligent to something that's completely not intelligent, but completely awesome, I got season 2 and season 3 of Boy Meets World. Yo, I used to fucking love this show. I still love this show. It was on TGI Fridays, on ABC, when I was a little kid, and I used to watch it every single Friday. That's what I would do on my Fridays. I'd sit with my mom and my sister. I don't know why. Like, I was a young kid. I must have only been, 10 at the most when this is out. And I used to watch the show all the time. I watched every single season, for the most part, missing a few episodes here and there, whatever. But, no, you can't avoid that when you're a little kid. But they recently, a few years back, they had to release season 1, 2, and 3, and then they, like, cut it off, and then I think Lionsgate picked up the rights, or someone, I'm just pulling straws right now, but someone picked up the rights to re-release everything, so they re-released everything, and I think they're up to, like, season 5 now. And I'm excited that they're finally giving this series a chance, sell, because, like, I think it is having moderate success. Really awesome series if you're into, 90s, like, sitcom. It's not really a sitcom, but, like, just a good show overall. That's what Boy Meets World, in my opinion. It's just a great quality show. It's funny. I actually laugh at it, It's a show I like to put it on. I haven't been watching too much anime lately. A little bit, but not too much. Speaking of which, I do need to review Phantom Requiem for a Phantom. Thank you for reminding me of that. But that's a side note for me. But yeah, it's a show I like to put on at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm laying down, going to bed. I kind of, doze off, I'll watch it, But I catch most of the episode and I turn it off when I get too tired and just pass right the fuck out. But yeah, excellent series. Now we start getting into some of the cooler shit. Another thing I want to do a review of, love this fucking anime series. Evangelion 2.22, you cannot advance. Wow. This movie just had made my head fucking explode. They have completely revamped Evangelion. Not completely, but like, compared to the old series, they have changed so much shit. And it's just like, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm definitely going to review this. If you love Evangelion like I do, you need to pick this up, because it's definitely something to watch in Blu-ray. So many pretty colors, so many crisp, nice lines, and it works so well in Blu-ray, I think. I think it's like 20 to 30 bucks now, your standard Blu-ray price. A lot of movies aren't worth it in Blu-ray, I must admit, especially if you're going back, anything from like the 90s on. I mean, the 90s back, you know what I'm saying? Like into the 80s and the 70s and stuff. Definitely not worth picking up so much on Blu-ray. Get this on Blu-ray if you have the option of doing that. I'm telling you that right now. But I will do a further review of this at some point, probably within the next few weeks. But I definitely think you should at least watch this if you're an Evangelion fan. Get into the series. Watch the series. Watch the end of Evangelion, which is another movie, which is like a revamp of the ending. And this is a complete revamp of the whole series. There's supposed to be 2 more movies coming out, but they haven't come out in Japan yet. So we're probably going to be waiting like another year or 2 till all of the movies come out. But I am fucking hyped. At the end of this movie, my jaw was just like, with like drool coming out. I was just like, oh my god. It was just, like I said, just made my fucking brain explode. But, alright, we start getting into some of the cooler stuff here. Got DOS, PS3 games. I've been playing the fuck out of my PS3 lately. I got L.A. Noire, I got this, I got that. I've just been playing everything. Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. Don't know why I said it like that. That was a terrible accent. And Heavy Rain. Really been looking forward to playing this game. Have been playing this game, but then L.A. Noire came out, and then so this kind of took a backseat. I'm almost done with this, though. I loved Indigo Prophecy, which was made by the same people who made Heavy Rain, more or less, It's the same. It's pretty much the same concept. I love a game with an engaging, thrilling story and twists and turns and decisions that you have to make. And this game fits the bill in every single way. A bit slow at some points, but when you're trying to develop your characters, you kind of need to do that. And this game, it has to do it for the sake of you starting to like the characters and getting into the characters. So that's not a terrible thing. This game is just awesome. So I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, if you're like a little kid like Sonic and Tails for Life who likes, cookies and ice cream, and not that I like cookies and ice cream and kisses from Grandma and Sonic, you probably won't like this, but if you're someone who, like I said, enjoys a mature game with a good atmosphere and a really, really engaging story, $30 now, maybe less, you can get it used. You can probably get it on eBay for like $15. Pick this shit up. And you will not regret it if you're a PS3 owner. I think this is a must-own PS3 title. Like, how Halo is a must-own 360 title? This is a must-own PS3 title. Don't miss out on that. It's a really quality game. Beautiful game. Looks awesome on, a big TV, which I have been playing it on. But anyways, moving on to a game I actually thought I enjoyed a little bit more than I thought I would. Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. Good quality title. It's like a Dynasty Warriors hack and slash beat 'em up, Samurai Warriors, Samurai, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Those kind of games. It's chaotic though, and it's really fast paced, which is a nice change from playing like Dynasty Warriors or Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage, which is they're very slow paced games. But this game is really easy. I'm sorry, it's crazy and it's chaotic, but I can just sit back and just fucking sip a cool drink while I'm playing this game because it's just not that hard of a game, and that's kind of disappointing in my opinion. I kind of wish that they would ramp up the difficulty, but, when you're just slaughtering hundreds of soldiers, you can't really afford to ramp up the difficulty, I guess. Where are you going to ramp up the difficulty? In the bosses. And the bosses, if you're strong enough, you can pretty much beat any boss. So, really good game. I recommend it if you're a fan of those hack and slash style games. But like I said, it's a little bit on the easy side. I even play it on the hardest difficulty, so it's not like, you know, I'm making, you know, any excuses for not trying, you know, the hardest difficulty. But I am playing on the hardest difficulty. I'm not having that much trouble with it. So, and there's, you know, there's like 1 or 2 different modes, and I mean, it's a quality title. It's what, I think $30 now. Don't pay attention to the price tag. That just matters. It's like $30 or $40 now. Good game though. And then that was all the things that I got from my parents. Thanks, Mom, and thanks, Dad. You guys are great. And then from my friend, Mr. Nintendo Douglas on YouTube, my good friend DJ, great friend of mine, knows exactly what I want, and he got me Tales of the Abyss, the anime series. Love the Tales franchise of games. Perfect choice. And he also got me Persona Trinity Soul Complete, both 26-episode series, because I just beat Persona 3, as you guys know if you've been following my channel. I beat it pretty recently, so another perfect choice. He knows what I like. He's a great friend of mine. Thanks, DJ. You are the greatest. He watches my channel. Tell him to make fucking videos, because this guy will not listen to me about making videos. Like, I know if he just sat down and tried to do it, he's like, oh, I don't have any ideas, you know, I don't know what I would talk about. If he just sat down, you know, just spoke in front of the camera, that's pretty much what I did. My videos sucked at first, but, you know, he needs to make videos, because I felt like if he started making videos, he would have great success on YouTube, and he'd love it. You know, his name is Nintendo Douglas, like I said. Check him out, force him to make videos. And that brings us to another YouTuber I want to talk about, Phone999. This crusty motherfucker, first of all, I'm not a selfish person. I'm happy with anything and anything, you know, anyone would ever get me. You don't even have to get me anything. You just have to give me your thanks or your you know, your well-wishings for my birthday, and I'll be completely satisfied. This crusty motherfucker said he would get me something, and then he said no. I changed my mind. You know what? I'm his best friend on YouTube. I'm the only friend Phone999 has on YouTube. And he said he's not getting me anything. It'll be war, man. Come his birthday, blood will be boiled, blood will be spread on the ground, it'll be a massacre. But no, I'm just kidding about that. I just want to, you know, I like to make fun of Phone pretty much any possible moment I can. So that's that. But running out of time here. So yeah, that was my birthday pickups. Like I said, I don't really like to do pickups videos too much, but for like birthdays and Christmas and, you know, that sort of things where I accumulate a lot of things at once. Because the thing about my buying habits is I buy something here, wait, buy something here, buy 2 things here. You know, I don't buy things consistently, so it's hard for me to make pickups videos like that. So I just do it, you know, when I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of shit. But, like I said, Wave Dashers coming up soon. Really excited for that. We're getting the wheels rolling on that, finally. Awesome. Reviews coming, like I said, on Evangelion 2.22, Phantom Requiem for a Phantom, LA Noire, when I finish that, very close to finishing that, probably about another 5 or 10 hours at most, but I'm done with the majority of that game, and whatever else comes my way in terms of videos, it will be made. But it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm fucking exhausted, probably gonna smoke some weed and go to bed, but I'm glad to, you know, be done with school, thank God. I've been wanting to attend to YouTube more, but with finals and you know, trying to do well in school, which I didn't really do too well in school, I'm a little depressed about, wasn't able to, but that's all in the past. I'm ready to have a great summer. This is going to be an awesome summer, I think. I'm really just looking forward to whatever, you know, the world brings me. But I'm out of here, so take it easy, guys.